This is me in July of 2022, unboxing a second generation Apple Pencil that I would continue to use every single day. But you know, time must go on, and so before I knew it, a year would pass and I would finish 8th grade, which means that now I'm about to enter. So in the high school we get our own iPads to, you know, take home, do work with them, and I realized how vital my Apple Pencil was over the 8th grade year. So I needed something similar. What I was not going to do is go for another Apple Pencil, because those things are hella expensive. So I searched for alternatives, and I found it. The Logitech Crayon. Apparently it's powered by Apple Pencil technology. Yeah, we gotta buy it. And a day later, it arrived, it was in the house, so you know what? Let's do a little comparison. But first, we really gotta appreciate this plastic Ziploc unboxing. Truly the height of refurbished. Okay, so let's look at the pros, the cons, and the things in between. So starting off with the pros, the first, quite obviously, is the price. The second generation Apple Pencil is $130, the first gen Apple Pencil is $100, the Logitech Crayon on Apple's website is $70. That's pretty nice. And on Amazon you can find a renewed model for as low as $35, which is what I got mine for, so I mean, that's pretty good. The next pro is that the Logitech Crayon works with more iPads than any one Apple Pencil. Like, the first generation Apple Pencil only works on some iPads with a home button, the second generation only works on iPads with no home button, excluding the iPad 10th generation. The Logitech Crayon just works with every iPad from 2018 and later, so as long as you have one of those, no need to worry. Now the next pro is actually, I'd argue that the Logitech Crayon is easier and more comfortable to hold than the Apple Pencil. See, the Apple Pencil is constructed in a sort of cylindrical shape, but the Logitech Crayon looks more like an oval, which is more of how your hands are shaped while writing. So I'd argue this is easier. But if you're buying this for half the price, don't expect too many good things, because there are some cons. First one is that, unlike the second generation Apple Pencil, the Logitech Crayon doesn't snap onto your iPad, which means it can be pretty easy to lose. If you do have the orange one like I do, then it can be a bit easier to spot, but if you don't have a proper place to store it other than on your iPad, then I'd really consider that before purchasing. And the next con is that there's no pressure sensitivity. The Apple Pencil can detect the difference between you lightly grazing the screen and punching the Apple Pencil on the display. The Crayon, sadly, can't do that. Okay, now we get into the things in between. Things that can be classified as a pro, but also can be classified as a con. And the first, most obvious example of this is no Bluetooth. But wait, if the Crayon doesn't have Bluetooth, then how does it work? Well, see, as long as the Crayon is turned on, it can send electricity to the display, which lets it know that there's an electronic stylus. Now, the bad side of the Crayon not having Bluetooth is there is no double tapping to switch functions. So on the Apple Pencil, if you double tap, you can, let's say, switch from your pen to your eraser. That can't be done on the Logitech Crayon. But on the flip side, no Bluetooth also means that you can jump from one iPad to another like that. There's no, oh, I have to disconnect it from this iPad, repair it to this iPad. No, it's now I'm working on this, now I'm working on that, I'm working on this again, I'm working on that again. It's really simple to switch from one device to another. Next thing is that the Logitech Crayon doesn't come with a really great tip. It makes you feel like you're writing on glass, and no one wants that. It feels terrible. But on the flip side, just like the Apple Pencil, this tip can be replaced. So you can get like a soft tip on Amazon and it makes it feel a bit better. Or you can just get a paper like screen protector, I don't know. Now if you're using a USB-C iPad, that seems like a bit of a problem, but keep in mind there's also another model of the Logitech Crayon that has a different design and a USB-C port. No added functionality, but that doesn't really matter. It's the same price as this. Now, while you were watching this video and I mentioned some of the points here, you may have said to yourself, okay, that may matter for some people, but for me, does it really make a difference? So, I'll review that with you. Okay, the price definitely matters. You need to have the cheapest option. Okay, works with more iPads, matters. larger and better shape. If you're going to be holding this pencil all day, every day, and doing schoolwork with it, then proper ergonomics is a must. Okay, now to the cons. It doesn't magnetically snap onto your iPad. That definitely matters. Because the last thing that you want to happen when you walk into school for first period is, oh crap, where's my pencil? Did I leave it at home? Top 10 worst experiences, so definitely matters. Okay, no pressure sensitivity. I'll be honest, I've used my Apple Pencil for a year, and not once have I noticed that pressure sensitivity was a thing. Now, I'm not an artist, and I do mostly schoolwork on it, so yeah. Pressure sensitivity, not important. Okay, no double tap to switch function. That definitely matters, because if you don't have that function, you're going to have to think about going to the top, clicking the eraser, erasing, going to the top, clicking the pen, and writing again. It takes out precious seconds, and you can't afford to lose them when you're scribbling down notes at an incredible rate. You can replace a tip, definitely matters, because you want the best writing experience at any given point. Okay, charges via lightning, well, that doesn't really matter because, as I mentioned, there's also a USB-C option. Final part of this video, do I think you should buy this if you're a student? The answer is yes. I mean, you're paying half the price or even less, and you still get almost a full Apple Pencil functionality. And even with those cons I mentioned, this definitely gives you a very, very high return on investment. If it's not already obvious to you, if you have an Apple Pencil, don't go out and buy this. That's a bad financial decision. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you thought of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!